I didn't mute my mic, I'm just not saying anything right now. Opinion on the Azult ad? You know me, I'm Halto all the way. I am just relaxing right now. I was in a little bit of a funk. I didn't expect the gun autisms to do so well. And I didn't expect so many people to want them. I'm grateful that people like them. It's just that, you know, watch the other stuff too. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm basically mimicking the... because this video is about slam firing. And so what I'm doing is I am mimicking the Hunt Showdown equip animation. I'm gonna have him... so what you would do is, you like, normally you wouldn't do it like this, but you would grab a sling and you'd whip it around your shoulder and put the gun in your hands. Well, in Hunt Showdown, they have the gun facing downward while it's over your shoulder on a sling. He grabs it by the handle, he or by the butt, pulls it out, flips it out, catches it, pumps it, and that's what he does. This could be a lot easier to do it a normal way, but I wanted it to be flashy. Yeah, there's a lot of those, Baba Booey. No mocap movements? I can. The thing is, mocapping hands, I can't really do that well because Rococo makes some of the worst hand mocap hardware ever. I have the gloves, but they just don't fucking work, ever. But yes, I'm doing this all by hand. But I wanted to anyway. Now here's something that I'm gonna try that I don't actually know how to do all that well. I'm gonna be trying something brand new here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have him pull it, it's gonna fall, and he's gonna catch it. Only problem is, I now have to figure out... Oh shit, how do I open up that menu? There we go. Okay, so right here it's gonna say visual location, rotation, and scale. No.
I was eating those beans. Are you fucking insane?
Howdy, Jay. Any plans to play the new Metro VR game in the future? I've played a good 3 hours so far and would say it's likely VR game of the year.
I do not know, my friend. Is it already out? I really wish I could figure out what the... So, here's the problem I'm running into here. So, what happens is... The gun is individual of itself. Individual of itself. Then right here, wham. Now the gun is a child of the wrist, which means that whatever the wrist does, the root bone of the shotgun will follow the wrist. I just want to pull it down, which is what it does. And then right here, I add a keyframe. I want to turn it off, which means that I'm going to get rid of the influence, which means it will not follow it anymore. But then it goes back to where it was. I want it to stay there, but I want to get rid of the influence. Ugh.
I was eating those beans. Are you fucking insane?
There we go. I did it. I did it. I figured it out. It is a bigger pain in the ass than it looks. Hey Bug, good to see you. How's Zim doing? I haven't heard from him in a while. Why do I hear walking in the background? It's making me uncomfortable. Don't do that shit. Here. Like I hear someone stepping on grass. Don't do that. I'm not that autistic that I need fucking ASMR. The sound of somebody is outside of my fucking window. What's the problem now? I had it perfect. Ah. This video is for slam firing. I'm going to physically get a demonstration of it. Hard work or hard at work? A little bit of both. Yeah, this is one of my favorite rigs to work with. These hands. They're rigged super well. The only thing that's wrong with them is the lighting is a fucking ginormous pain in the ass. But in render mode, it actually doesn't look that bad. I don't get it. I'll never get it. Visual, location, rotation, and scale. Don't get it. Why is it like that? I just want to put it back. Thank you! Ooh. There we go. Okay. How about those politics, huh? Yeah, how about the New York Knicks? How about those New York Knicks? How about those New York Knicks? Huh? How about the water cooler? Yeah. How about those New York Knicks? Always something, isn't it? Always something. Alamuter, the new bird. The secret? Well, I have a problem with the Palamute. The Palamute is like an afterthought. The Palamute is an afterthought, unfortunately. It is a dog. It is a mountable dog that does one thing, and it gets you to the monster faster. I don't know if we played the same Monster Hunter Rise, but those maps are really fucking small. Like, Wirebugs alone, the launches, the Wirebug launching shit, those maps are small. You don't need the Palamute to get fucking anywhere. And then on top of that, the Palico has way better, it has way better combat capability. So it's like doubly not that worth it. So as much as I'd love to say like, oh yeah, I like the Palamute because of
I
its
was eating those beans.
its
Are you
viability,
fucking
it's
insane?
not. Like, I don't ever have a reason to bring it. I don't think I ever brought that fucking thing out after I found out that the Palico was better at fighting than, like, ever. I think the minute I unequipped the dog, I don't think I ever brought it back out. The secret, I like it a lot because it fills two niches. It lets me put the game on autopilot when I'm busy looking at stuff. I don't have to constantly hold W to get somewhere. I just press tab and the secret just goes to the monster that I've marked. He's fast, which I like. He's always there, which I like. On top of that, it's an animal that I can directly associate my time with, so to speak, if that makes sense. When I ride the Sacred, I am gaining a relationship with it. I like it. I want to name it. I've named mine Dynamo. And, like, I like it. I like the animal. I think he's cool. On top of that, if you get knocked down, like on the ground, you can call the fucking thing and it'll pick you up like a wirebug fall. So all those people that are bitching and moaning and crying and whining about what's it called? About, oh, I'm not gonna be able to play Monster Hunter if I don't have my Wirefall to save me anymore. Well, I just stopped doing that. I just stopped giving a shit about the Wirefall after Rise for a while. But the Sacred, if you get knocked down, just call it. It'll come pick you up. You get iframes when you're in the pickup animation. In fact, I don't think that bird can take damage at all. All right. And now, through the magic of perspective, I am now going to change all this shit. Overall, I was right. I was completely right not to rain on anybody's parade. But I don't give a shit about focus mode. Like, I don't care even a little bit about focus mode. I think focus mode is stupid. I really, like, I'm not even trying to be negative for no reason to be contrarian. I said from the start, I thought focus mode was dumb, and I was right. I think focus mode is fucking stupid. Focus mode removes a lot of the challenge of a lot of the weapons. The weapons in Monster Hunter are supposed to... They're not supposed to be hard, but they're supposed to have a level of understanding to them. Everybody knows your first weapon should not be the greatsword, unless you really want to. What I'm saying is, like, you would not, as a new player, as an old veteran telling somebody, hey, what's a good starter weapon? The answer to that is never greatsword. You never tell somebody, yeah, greatsword, yeah, Unless somebody goes, I want to learn greatsword, you give them the tips to say, all right, here you go. Here is how you learn greatsword. And they're gonna go, okay, this is hard, but I'm starting to pick it up because I understand how it works. It is not a attack everyone weapon. It is a, this thing is fucking hard. The starter weapon that they give you is sword and shield. And when somebody says, I feel like I'm not doing enough damage, I feel like I'm not helping enough, I feel like I'm not contributing to my hunter party enough, you go, then you try something else. But the first starter weapon that you should ever recommend somebody fucking ever is the sword and shield. But with focus mode, the greatsword is the easiest fucking thing in the world. You literally cannot miss. It is embarrassingly easy to use the greatsword now with focus mode, because you literally cannot miss. And this could be, you know, said like, oh, well, what if a gun, or no, sorry, what if a weapon isn't supposed to be, you know, hard to use? What if it's supposed to be easy for people to pick up? Like, well, then there's no challenge. There's no challenge. This isn't CSGO. You don't just pick up the op and click on people and go, you know what, this is a skill-based weapon, and we should keep it in the game for the next 20 years. No, you look at greatsword and you go, this shit's hard. I don't know if I'm ready to use this yet. And you use sword and shield, you use switch axe, you use fucking lance, you use gun lance, you use other stuff. And you go, okay, all of these are difficult in their own right, but I think I want to give Greatsword another try because now I know how the game works. And you try Greatsword and you go, okay, this is hard, but I pick it up now. With focus mode, you literally cannot miss, and it's fucking obnoxious. Actually, I have no idea how I'm supposed to grab this. Red hunting horn? I don't use hunting horn. Self-taught on this Blender stuff? Neo helped me. Yeah, Neo is probably, like, this is why Neo is one of my greatest friends. Yeah, this is why Neo is one of my greatest friends. He helped me a lot to get into this. And it was funny how we actually, like, the reasoning that he helped me. Well, he said he would have helped me no matter what. But one of the things he asked me was like, what do you intend to do with this? And I said, it's legitimately a hobby. Like, I want to learn how to do it. And I want to make my videos better. And I just want to, you know, put my head into something that's a little bit more challenging than just split footage over and over again. And he said, okay, you'll be one of the first people I'm teaching that doesn't want to use it to make porn. And I said, I can tell you right now, I don't give a shit about any of that. Twilight Town. I love Kingdom Hearts 2. Shit, I should play Kingdom Hearts on stream one of these days. I stand by that the reason why Kingdom Hearts is so popular is not because of the Disney stuff. That definitely, like, shot its influence into the fucking sky. But it wasn't that. Kingdom Hearts is legitimately just a good game. what, like, I was telling people over and over again, like, what is Square Enix's second most notable game? Okay, what's their most notable game? It was Final Fantasy. Okay, well, Square Enix plays the shit out of Final Fantasy. Or made Final Fantasy, I should say. But hear me out on this. What is their second, if not more popular and more well-known game that they have? Well, it's Kingdom Hearts. Okay. Why is Kingdom Hearts good? It's not the story. I'll tell you that shit right fucking now. It is not the story. Kingdom Hearts has one of the most complicated and overly fucking extra stories that I've ever experienced. That shit sucked. That is a dog shit story. Well, what about its combat? Well, its combat's pretty damn good. So, you grab Final Fantasy with a okay story, dog shit combat, and then you give it fantastic combat, dog shit story, boom. Someone said something, I was paying attention. Ghost loading? Ghost loading, dude, I don't trust ghost loading. It seems like a great way to jam your gun. You can do it, but it's not great. Basically what you do is you put a shell into the feeding tray port. So, the best way to explain... Okay, so the tube holds all the shells. Let's say this thing holds 8. Then 1 in the barrel. Okay? So, that's 9. Let's just say it holds 9. I don't know how many the M1987 holds. But, let's just say it holds 9. Okay? You fire the gun, and then you pump back. But what you do is, instead of it taking one from... the tube, there's a shell right here. This is ghost loading. I would never put a shell there because it just seems like a great way to jam. But what you do is you pump back, and because the spring is like taut, it doesn't take anything from the tube, throws out this one. The receiver goes up, or the feeding tray goes up, takes that ghost shell, and then you can fire that. So technically, 8 plus 1 plus 1. 1 in the barrel plus the thing. And it only works on semi-autos. I don't trust it. I just don't like the idea of it. 2 games that do ghost loading on Showdown? No. None of the Spectres can do ghost loading. The Spectre is a weird shotgun. The Spencer is what it's really called. View on the Elder Scrolls series? Never played any of them. I played a lot of Hunt Showdown, my friend. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just trying to make sure there's no misinformation being spread. Hunt Showdown does not ghost load. What ruined Hunt Showdown for me? I'm bad at it. Period. I'm not gonna sit here and slander the game. I think it is visually very impressive. You know, gray on fucking gray. I'm just really bad at Hunt. After 1,000 hours of playing it, I can't play it by myself at all. I can't enjoy it by myself, and I'm in constant 6-star lobbies, and I am not a 6-star player, and I don't. That game fucking sucks at 6-star. Imagine CS:GO. You have the skills of a Gold Nova, and you're constantly in Grandmasters. Like, the game stops being fun almost immediately. It's just. It's a fucking chore, is what it is. It's an absolute chore.
I got my 1897 out, and I thought I would try another Slamfire test. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this tucked into my shoulder, even though it's got a pretty short length of pull, and see if I can get a little bit better time out of that. So we will see.
Okay, so that's how it's done. Well, I already knew how slam firing worked. There's a receiver port right here. I'm curious about. Okay, so he fires it. Okay, it goes down. Oh, that's a. Oh! Hi, baby. So, if you don't know what slam firing is, this is what a slam fire is. What happens is, I tried to do it on my Mossberg, it didn't work. So what happens is, normal shotguns these days have a thing called the governor. I learned it from Korn. I think that it's not their real name, but I think it's a colloquial. The way it works is, while the receiver or the action of a shotgun is in use of any kind, the trigger does not work, in order to prevent misfires. The M1897 does not give a fuck. So what happens is, if you hold down the trigger, okay? If you hold down the, let's just go.
So, we will see.
It's a little bit like fanning. If you hold down the trigger, what happens is he fires it, but look at his finger, it's still held down. Pump goes back, pump goes forward, bam. So what happens is, pumping it back readies the hammer, but the hammer is not gonna go, it's not gonna go forward because the receiver is open. But once he pushes it forward, all bets are off, so you can keep firing this thing. It's pretty amazing. Modern shotguns can't really do that these days. What I was doing is, I was trying to figure out what the fuck this does. This little piece right here. I found out from that video, it goes down. What I'm assuming is, this is rounded out. Oh, hello. What I'm assuming is that this is rounded out to like a curved angle. You push back the slide. Push back the slide. Doing that pushes this down. Like this. And in doing so, grabs the feeder, the receiver. Hey, leave it, leave it, leave it, leave it. But I figured that out. Did you get that rig? It is actually really easy to get rigs from all sorts of different things if you use a program called Crowbar. What you do is, you get this thing called Crowbar. You can go into, it's actually really fucking easy. You can just look up stuff, let's see. So you don't even have to open up any of these or subscribe to any of these. Crowbar is mwah. So what you do is you look up shotgun. This also works for SFM. Grab this. Let's say I want to grab this Modern Warfare shotgun, this, and whatever else comes in this pack. Let's just say we want this sawed-off shotgun, right here. We just want that. Okay, so you would grab this page like this. You would pull up your thing, go to Crowbar, download, you just put in the link, that's it, you just download it, it's gonna give you a file, it's gonna be encrypted, you go to unpack, you put that file into here, and then what you do is you just put it somewhere, like right here, and then you go to here, and you go to import, source engine as that, you do that, you're done, and it just puts it right in rigged and everything, you're done. Alright, so now we're gonna get into the meat and potatoes of this baby. But first, I want to go back to that slam fire. How exactly does the receiver work? Okay, so the whole thing comes all the way down. Okay. Kind of the opposite of a Spectre. Best tutorial ever. I try. Oh, okay. I didn't do that right. I think the camera might have something going on with it. What is a camera? Am I stupid? Where is it? Is that just an icon? There we go. Yeah, there it is. I think this might be just perfect. Anyway. Tyrion baby. Are you the baby Tyrion? Come here. Oh, baby. Hi. Hi. Baby. The fuck? Oh. Let's see if there's a way I can get this to stretch. But this has been rigged by hand, and I'm pretty sure there's no way for it to... But you don't scale. Love John Wick double loading shells. Oh yeah, you can do that. That's very easy to do. It's actually comically easy to do. Doing it quickly though, that's... I don't know about that. Well, I can tell you right now, with the way that this currently is, I'm going to have... If I shrunk down the gun, I could make it work. With the current perspective and the way that it is, this is, it's gonna be a little challenging. It's all about perspective. Hey, leave it. Psst, leave it. Alright, stay for it. Eat! What would I like to see for Season 5 of the finals? I don't know. I do not know. All I want to see is Embark succeed. That's what I want. All right. Kieran was trying to take a bite of my oatmeal. All right, so what I was going to do is I was going to have him flip it over and then hold it with his left hand, and I was going to have him double load shells, and I was going to flip it over and have him pump it. And as much as I want to do that, that is a shitload of constraints that I just don't want to fucking deal with. Because what I'm going to have to do is, I'm going to have to unconstraint it, like unparent it, flip it over, have it be parented to his other hand, two shells, unparent it from the other hand, flip it, then parent it to his right hand, and then put it right back at this location. Doing that is way easier said than done, and it's even hard to say it. Because if you know anything about constraints, I was dealing with them at the beginning of this. Getting it to do this was already a problem. Where the hell's the wrist bone? Am I crazy? Where'd it go? Oh, it's tiny. There's no way I would have been able to find that normally. You know, if you jump on my desk, I'm gonna hug you again. You know that, right? Don't even think about it. Because if you jump on my desk, I'm gonna love you, and take care of you, and feed you, and bathe you, and kiss you. And you don't want none of that. You obviously don't want none of that, because you don't want to jump on this desk. Ignore that. Baby. Oh, my baby. Eye boogers, be gone. Be gone, eye boogers. Hat on the bottom, hat on the bottom. Scratches the ears, scratches the ears. Kiss on the forehead. Yes, that's right. Kiss on the forehead. Mwah. Hey, baby. Hey, baby, baby. Scratchy, scratchy, scratchy. Give it the pats and the love. You're my baby. I love you. I love you. It's air jail. It's air jail time. Air jail. Now, a smart man would hide the receiver. I am not a smart man. Phone call from my mother. I gotta turn up my notification or something. My mom texted me. I didn't see it. Apparently my girlfriend wants to come over today. I didn't know that. She didn't tell me she wanted to come over. I'll try not to end the stream, but Tell her y'all said hi? Sure. She streams as well. You're all knowledgeable about guns. Could you make a belt-fed pump shotgun? You could. You would have to finagle it. You would have to finagle it and make one from scratch. But you could. There's nothing that says you can't. The thing about, like, you can't just grab a Mossberg and shove a belt in there. Like, you can't do that because the receiver won't, it doesn't know what to do. The pump wouldn't make any sense. Like, it wouldn't work. What you could do is you would have to finagle it in a certain way where you put the belt over it or inside the receiver, and then you pump, which pulls it out of the chain, and then push it forward, pushes it into the chain, and you fire it. And then you would have to find a way to make sure the chain would, like, the belt would go over to the next one, which would be all the magic of the receiver. You would pull it back, belt moves to the left, shell moves out, grabs the new shell, push it forward, and then fire again. Like, you could do it, it's completely doable, but it's like, what we have now is easier. We're gonna do a little movie magic here. Alright, now check this out. Grab all those. Like, whenever you have a question of, can this gun work? The answer is more than 100% of the time, it is, yeah, probably. It just requires a lot of finagling. Finagling, the JFG word for scientific shit I don't know fuck about. Well, okay. Technically, you can make any gun work if the receiver is mechanical enough for it to make sense. But it also needs to work within the realm of possibility. If you're like, Jay, why don't the TF2 guns work? Like the scatter gun. Well, no, that gun would not work at all. And it most certainly would not hold, what is the Scout's Reserve? Isn't it like 30 shells? There's no way that it would be able to be a semi-auto, lever action loaded, reserved shooter with 36 or to 30 shells in its reserve. Like, that is just not within the realm of possibility. Unless it was a 410 bore and the shells had almost no stopping power. It would not work. Like, the TF2 scattergun does not make any sense. It would not work. The Force of Nature makes sense. The reserve shooter, no. The panic attack doesn't make sense. Like, it doesn't work the way you think it does. But it, like, when you're saying, can I do this? And if it's like, can I make a belt-fed shotgun? Oh yeah, probably. I don't see why not. Can I make a drum mag 22? Of course you can. Can I make a flat-topped Lewis gun-esque shotgun? Of course you can. It exists. Can I make a gun where all the bullets are in the barrel and I swap out the barrel, forcing me to reload not only faster, but to reduce the amount of recoil? Of course you can. That gun is real. That is a real gun. It's called the G316 or something. It's a really stupid gun. It's heavy as shit too. But you can absolutely make it work. Hey, leave the oats. No oats for you, brother. Would it be possible to make an automatic shotgun that can take Dragon's Breath rounds properly? Yeah. Gun, like, there's a reason why it's called gunsmithing and like gun engineering. You can absolutely make a majority of these things work on each other. Why didn't that work? That's why. Fucking shotgun shell's gonna drive me nuts. Via before the bullet gun autism, like flintlocks and stuff. I was gonna do one on how to reload one of those, yeah. Okay, so this should be right here. This is oh, okay. I see what the problem is. Okay. Okay, I see what the problem is. What I did was, this animation of entry is different than repetition. What I'm doing is I'm trying to copy repetition frames when this is an entry frame. Basically, the hand comes from the left and goes to the right and loads. That's the entry animation. What I need to make is the repeat animation. So what I can do is I can move this here. And then I can move this here. Get rid of that. Boom. Now it should work. Yeah. Yeah, it should look exactly the same. The angle's not where I want it to be. Yeah, there we go. I feel like this is the first one. Yeah, the issue is this bad boy right here. Come back to me, puppy. Yeah, there's the issue right there. Get rid of this garbage. Why is it so weird? Hi, baby Tyrion, I love you. So odd. Did I not? Well, that should not be doing what it's doing right now. Basically what's happening right now that I'm having trouble with is I am verbatim, word for word, replicating the previous frames, and it's not doing what it did before. Like, these frames right here, that's one slick movement right back into neutral. Okay? And then I copy it. It does that. Okay? It's perfect. It's a 1-to-1. But then, see that? Shoving the thing here. It's not supposed to do that. If I go to the exact same frame back here, it's different. That should fix everything. Would have said. Why is it not moving anymore? Oh. How the fuck has it almost been 2 hours? I feel like I've been stuck on this. Oh man. That's pretty good though, right? Like, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I think I kind of fucking killed it. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you like this? Why must you commence awesome? Okay, how many? 3. Okay. That's not right. Ah, okay. That fixed all my issues. How many shells is that? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's say 5 is good enough. Oh, did you know it can hold sit? Fuck you! Shut up! Shut the fuck up! Didn't you know it can actually hold 19 shells? And if you, Jay, why didn't you animate 19 fucking shells going? Because I'm not fucking insane. Jay, you're screaming at the wall again. It happens, okay? It's a part of who I am. Don't ask me to stop being a man. Your game idea that has not been done? I don't have time to go into all that shenaniganry. and some jackrabbit's gonna be like, how is he holding 5 shells in his hand? Someone has never played a video game before in their entire life. No, like, I know we joke and we jest with each other, but like, that's how the comments are. They show up like that all the time. It's like, did you know subsonic ammo exists? And I'm like, yes, I know! I know subsonic ammo exists. That's not what the point of the video was. You guys remember that one Fairly Odd Parents episode where it was that kid in space and it was supposed to be a debut of a prototype of Danny Phantom, and it ended up being an entire episode, and you remember being like, man, I thought I was watching Fairly Odd Parents. No, you were actually watching Fairly Odd Parents, but it was that one thing. Yo, 7 p.m. Let's go. Yeah, the Space Kid episode, yeah. You guys remember that movie where everything is connected and that guy's name? His name? Brad Pitt? Yeah, Brad Pitt. Where Brad Pitt goes on a trip to the Middle East with his wife and she ends up getting shot. And the moral of the movie was like, oh yeah, no, everything is connected. Everybody should be nice to each other because everything is connected. And I remember that my entire time I was watching that movie, me and my dad were like, no, the point of the movie is don't go to the Middle East. Hey, fuck that shit, I'm not going there, you're crazy. Talking about Shark Boy and Lava Girl. There's something magical about Traverse Town. Alright, we're about to do some fucking smooth shit. Are you guys ready for some smooth? Favorite Muppet? Gonzo. Fucking love Gonzo, man. Alright, I don't think you guys are ready for what I'm about to pop the fuck out of my Johnson. Oh, yeah! I love animating pumps. One of my favorite things to do. Done it a handful of times on my own, but this time it's for business. Sorry, I forgot to blink. I forgot to blink. Oh man. I was really locked in for a second there. That was one of those severely autistic moments. Yeah, I saw that. Here's something I forgot to animate. This bit right here. Feeding tray. That is a problem. When I ever say I don't give 110%, I was just gonna leave that alone. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and fix that. How many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, I thought it was 5. Any other plans for the stream? It might actually end pretty shortly, moderately shortly. Girlfriend wants to come over. And I didn't know she was coming over today. And before I'm like, you can't come over, I'm too busy animating. She's like, worst case scenario, if I was really strapped for time, she would just come hang out in my room while I animated, and that would kind of be the end of it. She'd be like, so this is what it's like to be a super famous internet streamer. And I'd go, I don't know, do you know anybody like that? And then you can all see me spill spaghetti fucking everywhere in front of her, because she is so fucking cute. Oh my god. She wears these shorts, and her legs, she's so pretty, and she's funny, and she fucking talks for hours about Warframe. Keep it in your flannel shirt pocket. That's a throwback. Don't open your Discord. Yeah, that's full of all my commission to Gabe porn. I wouldn't want to give her the wrong idea. Alright, now I actually... Fuck, it's been 2 hours, and I was animating an hour before this, just getting all the stuff correctly. Oh, man. Take a small mental health check. Ugh. Tyrion's next to me, but he is an eepy boy. Ooh. I'm gonna be cooking tonight. I'm gonna be cooking. I'm gonna need to get a pot. Do I have a pot? I do have a pot. But do I have like a pot, like a big old one? Does GF think about Tyrion? Oh, she has a cat of her own. She loves cats. Shared on my YouTube channel. We kind of got close enough that we exchanged channels and stuff. I know her Twitch, and she knows my channel. But I told her, I care about what I do a lot, and I care about what she does, and I basically just reassured her that I like her a lot, and, you know, I'm not gonna change who I am, and I'd really like it if we stayed together. Like, you know, if she hears me say the N-word, you know, she's gonna be like, oh my god! Well, she hasn't said anything yet, so I'm gonna assume that it's, I'm pretty much in the bag. The fuck? See you, Zen. Oh, man.
I was eating those beans. Are you fucking insane?
Thanks, Vance. That was kind of you. Did I finish Baldur's Gate 3? I did. Ending was kind of mediocre. Dog, what the fuck? Now we are going to get back in the sauce. That's not what I want. I am unhappy with this doctrine. Starting a channel, any tips for starting out? Don't do it. If you're gonna do it at all, do it only for fun. Don't turn out like me. I am a pathetic wastrel. I cannot think of a more sad excuse of a human being than yours truly. Through the grace of God, I have found a way to thrive on this platform, and I don't know how. And even then, it's completely random. I do not recommend under any circumstance anybody actually want to be a YouTuber, because it fucking sucks. What's your hour with pathetic wastrel? No. The big thing about YouTubing is like I've done it. I've done it for so long that I kind of just, it's all I know. Thank God I'm actually learning animation, and that animation has become so publicly available that almost anybody can learn to do it. The big thing is, you can put in tons and tons and tons and tons of effort and do your absolute best, to the best of your ability, And you know what? It might be pretty fucking funny and it might be pretty fucking good. There's no guarantee anybody will watch it. There's no guarantee that anybody's gonna give a shit about it. Here's a 25-minute long Silent Hill 2 video, and nobody saw it. Here's an hour-and-a-half long Dark Souls 3 video that sums up the finale. Yeah, that did really bad. Here's the final Season 4. That did oh, okay, I would have liked it to have done better. Here's the Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster, like, that could have done better. Here's one of the funniest things I've ever put out in a very long time. Yeah, that did okay. Here's something where I actually put my heart and soul into to thank the people that watch me in their community. Yeah, nobody watched that. Like, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And then you go and you look back all the way back. Here's one of the greatest videos I've ever put out that I am unbelievably proud of, that I love to no end, that I stayed up for 48 hours straight of non-stop recording, script writing, voicing, and I commissioned over $300 worth of art to be made that luckily they didn't charge me for, but I was able to get done. Yeah, nobody saw that. I hold myself to one standard. If my video breaks 60,000 in 2 days, that is a success. It's been months, and I'm just now reaching that on one of my favorite videos of all time that I've ever put out. Nobody saw it. So, whenever you're thinking, man, I can't wait to be a YouTuber, dude, you never fucking know. Ever. You never know. And as much as I'd love to say, oh, well, you know, this, that, or this, or whatever, Jay, it's not that big of a deal. I have a house. I have a house, and I have 2 pets that rely on me to do the best that I can possibly do, and for the algorithm to not fuck me in the ass, so that I can live in my home and eat food. So if there's ever a moment where you're like, oh, it's not that big of a deal, good. I'm glad you have that mindset. I cannot afford to not do that. But the good thing is that as long as everything is, like, going well, and as long as there's people that still show up to streams from now and time again, that means that there's people out there that do care. I may not get donations. I don't want donations. I just want people to use code JFJ and to watch a video, and that's it. That's all I ask. I avoid sponsors like the plague because they piss me off. But I can't say it doesn't hurt at least a little bit to say, hey, something you worked very hard on, nobody saw. And when I say nobody, I'm not literally referring to the term no one, as in zero, because that's not fair. What I am saying is, I have over 400,000 subscribers and less than a 10% watch rate. As someone that owns a house and has dependents like animals, that is bad. I'm not saying that people need to give all their fucking money. I don't want that. I want to earn my keep here. But when someone says, I want to start a channel, do it for fun. Do it for fun. Make sure you're enjoying yourself. Make sure that you're doing it exclusively for fun. Because if you're an idiot like me, and you're $280,000 in debt, with a mortgage, and your channel is starting to go down, it's a very scary and stressful situation. Like, if you want to upload a video every now and again to have fun, then yeah, go for it. Try new things, do cool stuff. Learn animation, learn audio editing, learn, read a book on cinematography. Go for it. Do all that fancy shit. But for absolutely no reason, unless you fucking explode, and you can consistently explode, don't do it. There is nothing more heartbreaking than 32-minute video. 32-minute video, 31, 27, 33, 21, like putting a lot of effort, and then you go to your shorts, and 1 minute gun autism, 305,000. That's the best I've ever done. 887,000. That is the best I've done in 4 years. An animation that lasted 56 seconds. That's the best I've ever done in 4 years. 4 years! I've never done that well. And you know, that's just the algorithm that picked it up. Maybe I got lucky, I don't know. But as happy as I am to do this for people, and as happy as I am to make people laugh, and I love everybody that's ever watched a video or showed up to a stream, you don't even have to give me money. I don't care. Turn off ads. I don't care, as long as you're appreciating what I'm doing. But at the end of the day, dude, I got bills to pay. I gotta do it, and it sucks. I hate to have that mentality. I want to pay off this mortgage so fucking fast, so that I never, ever, ever have to. Dude, I'll swear to God, I'll shut down my Patreon. I don't want to have all the money in the world. I'll shut it down. I just want to get this mortgage out of the way so fucking bad. But it's like, you cannot tell me and look at me and go, well, Jay, aren't you happy for this, that, and this? Of course I am. Absolutely, of course I am. But you can't tell me that it's not at least a little disheartening to work for weeks on something, and then work on an afternoon on something, and the results speak for themselves, and it's a little heartbreaking. Like, I get tons of people that ask me, Jay, when's the next sock sites? I don't know. I officially don't know anymore. Because I'm not gonna put weeks of effort and script writing into something and nobody watch it. It's not like... I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm trying to be as realistic as possible. Those take a very long time, and I work really hard on them. But then nobody watches them, and it makes me not want to make them. Yeah, basically the corporation part of me, you know? Like, you want to know my biggest fear? My absolute biggest fear that would scare the shit out of me? $2.1 million subscribers. 6.13 million subscribers. 7.6 million subscribers. 75,000 views. I don't know if he uploaded anything recently because I don't know anything about Tobuscus anymore. Just see. 11 days ago. 8K. 12K. 7K, 24K, 34K, 9.6K. Home Wrecker, streamed 2 days ago, 33K. New Vampire VR, 10K. I could give a shit about 1 million subscribers. But if nobody watches what I do, I don't want to. I'm just gonna fucking cry. That is my worst fear. That is my worst fear. I do not care about being super popular. I just want the people that signed up for my channel to watch them. That's it. I really, really hope I'm getting my point across and not, damn, Jay seems kind of ungrateful. I don't want to be the top 1%. I don't want to be the best of the best of the best. I just want to entertain the folks that like me. But if there's no one there, then I'm just gonna fucking cry. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, I believe we are done. If I were to delete all the dead accounts that subscribe to lower sub count, would you feel better about yourself?
Fucking insane?
Again, the sub count doesn't mean anything to me.
I sentence you to play Funky Town and cheer up. Take this money.
I appreciate it, human. It wasn't for Funky Town being copyrighted. Like, I just want to reiterate, the sub count doesn't mean anything to me. I do not care. The sub count is only a flex to other people. What matters to me is when I make something, that sub count watches. That's what really matters to me. Happy late birthday, Missile Mode. Man, maybe I would make significantly more money and have a lot less of these issues if I just didn't have morals. If I stopped turning down all these fucking sponsors. Start selling lead in water. You mean G Fuel?
I was eating those beans. Are you fucking insane?
Thank you, dog. Yeah, I really hope I got my point across and it wasn't like, damn, Jay, you sound kind of ungrateful. Like, no. Please understand. I'm very, very fortunate to have the people that I have. I'm simply saying what my biggest fear is. That's it. That's really it. Like, a guy that I know of that I respect the shit out of. Well, shit! You wanna know one of the reasons why there's not another Yakuza video? I'll just show it to you right now, like, why there hasn't been another one. Not because of, not you know, not enjoying the games as much, that's one. But like 85K, like okay, that's not terrible. It came out like a year ago. But
A house party, you say? In the suburbs? This eve shall be
Beans, are you fucking
legendary.
insane?
A moonlit night is rife with chance. I enter the room in my favorite pants. We lock eyes. Would you like to dance? No thanks, friend, I can't stand. My hand in my pocket, my back to the wall. I need raise so high, but I never fall, y'all. That's right, I'm the leading king, giving painful smiles as I throw my soft drink. I'm in a party mood. That means I'm looking at the pictures in different rooms. Then I walk outside and back inside, then pinch your jaw. It's a hell of a night. Struggle through a ball game with an incomplete set. I'll break some game you with controller, but mistake it a breath. Who needs a DJ when they stand along the concept of death? It's a realistic party. We just want to connect. It's a realistic party. With a Nintendo 7 of us, all the girls left. Realistic party. However, did they know it was time to leave? Realistic party.
Perfect!
dude, I worked my ass off on that. I worked so hard. That's one of my favorite things I've ever made, and I think that was the last thing I made in my mocap suit. But that is like one of my favorite things I've ever made. I love that animation. And it fucking bombed. But then like another example is like value select. This dude is fucking amazing. 273K. Just an absolute fucking wondrous dude. He's a joy to be around. 20K, 10K, 20K, 12K, 9K, 9K, 10K, 14K, 16K, 6K, 10K, 34K, 12K. I just, that is the, I was in this one. Nobody saw that. But also this one was AI generated, and I was like, you need to work, you shouldn't do the AI stuff because people are going to be pissed at you. And he's like, it's whatever. But this dude is an actual fucking master at the craft of music and production. You need to go subscribe to him like right now. He's fucking phenomenal. His shorts do moderately well, but it's like, man, this dude should be fucking exploding. He's so good at what he does all the time. Let me see if I can find one of my favorites. There we go. When your girlfriend cheats.
I've heard the rumors, but are they true? Was he someone else? It's someone else. You know I got a fake guy. And no fighter gun. Is he someone else? It's someone else. I'm studio. No lessons there. You made it interesting.
Perfect!
I've heard the rumors, but are they true? Was he someone else? It's someone else. I'm studio. You know I got a fake guy. And no fighter gun. Is he someone else? It's someone else. I'm studio. No lessons there. You made it interesting.
Perfect!
They're all like that. They're all just fucking joys to be around. And I don't know. I have a huge fear of not living up to expectations. I guess that's all I've got. Anyway. Now that I have finished the animation, now I gotta do the other part. I'm gonna render this out. And you guys can get on with your day. I apologize for venting too much. I just, you know, it's just one of the things.
Jay, you do what you love and you have fun doing it. I consider that a win. The money is an added benefit.
I appreciate it, Vance. Thank you all for coming out. I apologize for venting, but, you know, this animation, it could be a little bit better, but I think I didn't know what I wanted to do the whole time. But I'm pretty happy with the way this came out. And getting it done in just under 3 hours, or just a little bit over 3 hours, I will take it. Everybody, please have a wonderful rest of your day.